Hello, YouTube community. It's Robert S., and welcome back to Robscure Music, where I hope to introduce you or reacquaint you with lesser-known artists and or albums that are out there in the musical universe. So in today's video, I just wanted to share with you some of the items that I picked up at a local thrift store. I went in and I was just curious to see what they had in their musical section. And generally, they don't have a lot in the way of vinyl, or at least not a lot in good condition. However, I usually do pretty well with the CDs. And in my most recent trek to that store, I picked up 15 CDs at $1.99 each. So let me just share with you what I found. Now, these are in no particular order. Some of them are groups and or perhaps albums I already have, but for $1.99 I couldn't leave behind. I'll start with, those of you who watch my videos or know me may know that I went to see Jimmy Buffett back in August at the Jones Beach Theater. Great concert. It was just fantastic. I had a great time. So I saw these two albums from Jimmy Buffett, Bars, Ballads. And, the Bars songs are generally geared towards bars, that type of theme. Ballads. And these two are actually part of a 4-disc box set. So I'm missing Boats and Beaches. So if anyone knows where I can find them, please let me know so I can complete the 4-disc set of Bars, Ballads, Boats and Beaches. Love Jimmy Buffett. Next we have Rusted Root. Some of you may not be familiar with Rusted Root. They are essentially world beat rock band. Essentially, and I'll show you the back cover. They essentially mix acoustic rock. They have some heavy percussion, particularly influenced from Africa, from Native Americans and Latin sound. And it's like, world music, acoustic folk. Maybe not everyone's taste, but I enjoy it. So I didn't have this particular Rusted Root CD, so I'm adding this to my Rusted Root collection. Next, we have Squeeze, Piccadilly collection. And I already have the Squeeze 45s and under, I think it's called, which includes, most of their big hits from the late 70s and 80s. This has some of those songs like, Black Coffee in Bed, Pulling Muscles from the Shell, Tempted. But it also has some of their later 90s singles that are not on the other collection I have, and some B-sides that I'm happy to explore when I listen to this. You can pause that and take a look if you'd like. Next, a group you will know, The Who, The Kids Are All Right. This, of course, is the soundtrack to the documentary about The Who. That's How They Do It in Dixie, Hank Williams Jr. And this is, as they say, the Essential Collection. This has some of his hits, and some of the all my rowdy friends are coming over tonight. Whiskey Bent and Hellbound. If Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie, Born to Boogie. The title track, That's How They Do It in Dixie, was a new song, a new single that was released at the time this came out in 2006. And the last song is also new, and that's called Stirring It Up. But everything else was pretty much from the 80s, I believe, is when he put these out. This I picked up, and I very well may already have it, or some version of it. The Band, the best of the band. But if you're familiar with the band, for $1.99, there's no way I'm leaving this in the store. Linda Ronstadt, sorry about the glare, Feels Like Home. This is perhaps one of her lesser known albums. Well, I feel like it is anyway. But this has got some great tunes on it. You've got Tom Petty's The Waiting, Neil Young's After the Gold Rush, Feels Like Home, Randy Newman song. So, and it's Linda Ronstadt. I mean, beautiful voice, beautiful woman. Why not? Now, another woman who had a voice, maybe not like Linda's, but very unique. Janice Joplin, Farewell Song. I've got a lot of Janice, but never owned this particular one. So happy to have that to add to my Janice Joplin collection. And Janice, I believe, passed away sometime in October. I feel like right around this time, back in, was it 1970? So it's been a long time since we lost Janice. Rolling Stones. This is Rewind, another collection. I got plenty of Rolling Stones, plenty of collections, but didn't have this one. So for $1.99, happy to have it. Oh. Big Head Todd and the Monsters. And to be honest with you, I've heard the name, but I am not familiar with the music. This is a 1990s release, so I'm assuming it's that sort of early 90s sound. I don't know that it'll be grunge, but we'll see. Time Flies. The best of Huey Lewis and the News. And yes, time does fly, doesn't it? So you've got, all the familiar hits here. The Heart of Rock and Roll, obviously. I Want a New Drug, and Power of Love. It's all here. So that's what, 12 so far. Hiroshima East. Hiroshima is an American band with Japanese roots. It's basically jazz music, but they incorporate Japanese instrumentation into this, so it gives it a unique sound. And while I know of them, I'm not particularly familiar with their music, so I had to bring this home just to hear what it sounded like. Haven't listened to it yet, but I will. Maybe they'll be on some future video. Number 14. And I did a video about this artist as well. And I showed a collection that I had, which was, sort of the best of. And this is another best of. This is the very best of, apparently. Anne Murray. And while this includes probably most of the songs I already had on the other one, it appeared to have songs that I did not have, and it's Anne Murray. I mean, I love Anne Murray. And so, you see Anne Murray in the store, she comes home with you, so to speak. And then finally, and yes, I realize that we're not even at Halloween yet, but Christmas music, Billboard, 1955 to present. And of course, the present was years ago. So, but again, it's got some classic Christmas songs on it. Got Jingle Bell Rock by Bobby Helms. Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree, of course, Brenda Lee. The Chipmunk Song, Mary's Boy Child, Harry Belafonte. Elvis doing Blue Christmas. You have Barry Gordon, Nuttin' for Christmas. The Drifters, White Christmas. And unfortunately, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. So we got 9 good songs anyway. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for future videos. I actually have been very, very busy lately, and I've not been able to focus on my videos, but I'm hoping to get back on board with that. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Stay well, and remember, if the music strikes a chord, let it play.